Hi Scorpio, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. And this week we are doing love messages, just seeing whatever it is that the Spirit wants you to know right now in regards to love. It is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can come back throughout the week to check the other placements in your chart. If you would like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you can book a reading with me by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. The weekly tarot schedule and my email are down in the description box for you guys. All right. Oop. We're just going to get... Oh, goodness. All right. You know what? We're going to keep it because it obviously wants to come out. But we're just going to get some general energy around Scorpio and love. If you guys have been watching my videos and you like my readings and my style, could you please subscribe so that more people can see the readings and my channel can grow and get some general energy, please. And once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can do live readings for you guys, which is something I really want to do. Okay. All right. So we have peaceful, we have celestial, and we have quickening. All right. You feel like a single person, Scorpio. This feels like someone who's single. And you've become at peace with it. And I think you're just spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself, connecting with Source, trying to figure out what your soul's path and your soul calling is. We also have evoke. I feel like you're trying to really connect with Spirit and kind of evoke that a part of you. Some messages here. But then we have the quickening, acceleration, knowledge, discovery. I think somebody is about to come in for you. Okay, I think you've done a really good job taking care of yourself, leveling yourself up, becoming balanced and at peace. And so you're about to get a gift, Scorpio. I think the universe is about to send you somebody. And I think when they come in, it's going to hit you out of nowhere. I think that your person is just going to show up and it's going to be like, oh, there you are. I've been waiting for such a long time. That's what it feels like. So we're going to use this other deck. Let's see. They tell me which ones to use. So. All right. Let's get a little bit more information here. All right. So what else does Scorpio need to know in regards to this message? Okay. All right, so we have the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Six of Coins in the reverse, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Hermit in the reverse is you coming out of hermit mode. You opening yourself back up to energy, to allowing somebody to come into your space. Okay? Because you've been at peace, you've been tranquil, you've been connecting with your higher self, and you've gone on this little journey and you're like, all right, I'm ready to come out of my shell. I'm ready to come out of the cave and see who's out there. Okay, so with the Six of Coins in reverse, and then with this Nine of Swords here, I feel like you might encounter a couple of people before you meet this person that might be like a bit of a test. Okay, you're going to encounter some unbalanced energies. And I think you might feel some sort of connection or attraction to them, but you can tell, because this is celestial, this is about intuition. You can tell there's something not quite right here. You're attracted to them, maybe you have a good conversation, you have some base level things in common, but there's something off. And you're going to get a little bit stressed out because you're going to worry if you're making the wrong decision. But in your gut is saying, no, this is not the right person. Okay? And this is you having to trust that. Okay? Quickening, acceleration, Source. You're learning how universe is going to test you a little bit. You're learning how to decipher who is in your soul family and who you have soul ties with and who is like maybe karmic energy. Okay, so the universe has a little bit of a test there for you. It just feels like maybe one or two people that you encounter where you feel like, oh, I like this person a lot, but something's not quite right here. All right, so why is the Hermit in the reverse? We have Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you've been on your own for a little while. And I think you're ready to work with somebody, but there might be like a bit of a guard up, and you're going to be very careful about who you give your energy to. So the guard is up, like, but more in a positive way, because you're going to be more careful who you're giving your energy to, who you're willing to work with, and who you're going to allow into your space. Okay, so you're not just going to like be, I think maybe in the past you might have been a little bit too open, and maybe that's why you had to go on this soul journey, because you just kept being too open too fast, or you got you felt like you formed some sort of bond with somebody, with people too quickly. But you've gotten to a place where you're able to kind of work out on your own here, and you do want to have somebody that you work well with, but you're a little more careful about who you're giving that to. Why is the Six of Coins in the reverse? See, we have the Hermit in the reverse with the Knight of Cups. It almost feels like this Hermit is sitting on your shoulder. You're going to refer back to your Hermit energy a lot as you're encountering people. And you're like, who am I making this offer of love to? Nope, not this person. Nope, not this person. Oh, there we go. This one. It's like you're going to refer back to the things you learned when you were in hermit mode, when you were not dating, when you were more in isolation and being single. It's like that little voice in your head that's going to help kind of guide you. And then this Knight of Cups, you're ready and open to offer love, but again, you're being more careful, and you're going to make sure that it's somebody that's balanced. The first couple people you meet are not going to be balanced. And why is the Nine of Swords here? I think the idea of dating again is stressing you out in general, because you don't want to make the wrong choice. Okay, so we have a Page of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You are kind of like, you are kind of on this teeter-totter of wanting to be really open and honest and vulnerable, but then of being very guarded and wanting to hold back. And it's kind of stressing you out because you're learning how to kind of rein in the information you share, but not be extremely like so guarded that you don't let anyone in. It's kind of a balancing act for you that you're trying to figure out. So with the Page of Swords here, it's like allow yourself to go slow. Allow yourself to divulge information like little bits at a time. You don't want to be so guarded that you don't make any progress with anyone, that you don't connect with anyone, but you also don't want to be like you were in the past where you just overshared and got too close too quick and formed bonds with the wrong people. I think that's what's causing you anxiety more than encountering some kind of unbalanced individuals. But it's like trying to balance being open and sharing with not doing too much without being too guarded. All right, so what is next here for Scorpio in regards to this reading? All right, getting 4 cards for this last question. That's okay. Oh, that's interesting here. All right, so we have the Emperor in the reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Magician in the reverse. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, there's a lot going on. Scorpio, I feel like you're kind of all over the place here. the bottom. The Page of Cups on the reverse on the bottom there. But, okay. You're kind of all over the place here. I feel that's because you know that somebody's coming. And like there's a little bit of excitement and eagerness of meeting somebody that you can kind of feel is coming in. Because the High Priestess is all about your intuition here. And I was talking about learning to trust your intuition up here. And so like in your intuition, you feel like there's somebody coming, somebody on their way. But then you meet a couple of people and you feel that they're not quite right. So now you're starting to get anxious. And then you start to pull back a little bit here. Okay. It's like there's some sadness that you're not meeting the person as quickly and you're having to deal with these unbalanced people. But it's like as you're moving through these unbalanced people, it's getting you closer to your person because you're learning to decipher, okay, this person's energy is not right for me. So it's like a learning process, but it might cause you to shut down. I kind of am feeling that. You might get so stressed out about trying to balance being open and guarded and having to deal with these unbalanced people after you've gone through this huge soul process, this huge soul upheaval and journey that you're very proud of yourself about. And then you're just kind of like disappointed that you're having to deal with like garbage people again. And it might cause you to pull back and be disappointed. Okay. So it's just like a kind of watch out for that. Like, it feels like the universe is testing you with this for a reason. All right, so why is the Emperor in the reverse? I think we'll get some better information from these clarifiers. Okay. Okay, see? We have the Chariot with the Eight of Cups. It's like trying to, you may have like ignored your masculine energy in the past. Your masculine energy, whether you're male or female, is the energy that helps you make choices, puts things into action, makes plans, does a lot of 3D things, like ending a relationship. And I think the Emperor is in the reverse because you still need to maybe tap into that. Or you probably did when you were in hermit mode. You probably got very balanced and very into your masculine energy. But when you're coming out of hermit mode, now you have to put it into practice in the real world. And that might be difficult. But then we have the Chariot here with the Eight of Cups. So it's like recognizing I need to get out of here because the Eight of Cups is walking away. Chariot is fast movement towards victory and success. So it's like the universe is testing you. It wants you to strengthen your masculine energy here. So you're going to meet these unbalanced people and you're going to be like, spidey senses are telling me I need to get out of here. I need to get away from this person. Why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? And it's like, Ten of Cups is like sadness and feeling disappointed, but you should be proud of yourself for recognizing energy that you shouldn't have anything to do with. Why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? You have Seven of Pentacles. You're going to wait for the person who makes you happy. You're not going to settle for any of these garbage people. They're probably not garbage people. They're just energy is not good for you. But you know what I mean? Like you feel like sad and disappointment that you're still encountering people that aren't your match. But you should be proud of yourself for removing yourself from the situation before you get in too deep. And you're going to wait for the person that brings you emotional satisfaction. Okay, you're planting the seeds in your mind that you're not going to settle here. You're going to move towards somebody who makes you happy. Why is the Magician in the reverse? See? Victory and success. Six of Wands. Can't force. This is kind of, to get personal, this is kind of where I'm feeling like I know somebody is coming, but I can't force them to appear. And that's kind of where you're like, okay, universe, I'm ready to meet somebody, but you can't force them to appear. You can't just like make them show up at your door. And so you're like trying to manifest a little bit harder than you should, but it's kind of like if you just relax a little bit, victory and success is ahead. Okay? Why is the High Priestess in the reverse? Yeah. Four of Wands. Trusting your intuition, not allowing yourself to get caught up in negative energies is very healing for you. Okay? And that's acceleration. The more you heal, the quicker you're going to bring your person in. Okay? So you might have to walk through some kind of unpleasant doors to get to where you're going, to find your person. But it's all part of the journey. It's all very healing. Learning to remove yourselves from negative situations is very healing. And I think your knee-jerk reaction is to be sad and disappointed, but you should be proud of yourself for holding out for the right person. All right, so let's get a final word of advice here for Scorpio and their reading today. See, you have romantic feelings. Okay, it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. To me, the card is more about this than that. This, when you meet somebody, you go on a date, you're having coffee with them, the conversation feels good, you have a good chunk of things in common or want the similar lifestyle. But there's something imbalanced with them. There's something that doesn't feel right. That's worth exploring. That is a real feeling that you need to acknowledge and pay attention to. And then get in your little chariot and ride away from this person. Okay? This is all a test of your intuition, of learning to decipher who is actually in your soul family and who is more of a karmic energy for you. Okay, it's not the romantic feelings part of this card. It's the feeling, the little gut, the little tingle in your gut that says there's something off here. That is real and you should pay attention to it. I'm not saying that you should automatically cut somebody off, but you should go home and go, okay, how did that person make me feel? What was my gut instinct during that date? What were some things that they said that maybe were that made me a little uncomfortable, I wasn't sure about? Just really exploring how that person made you feel at your core. I'm going to grab you one more. Just feel like you need a little bit more here. Can I get one more last word of advice here for Scorpio? All right, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, this is all about deep analysis of a situation and really listening to your gut. Are you enjoying the moment fully when you're with this person? Is this who you're truly attracted to at a core level, or is it surface level? Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave it there because it's just all about listening, learning to trust your intuition, and knowing that you are worthy enough to wait for the right person, okay? Because they're coming. You just have to do some tests here first. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.